Welcome to Bench Poopers. We do things less than music.
Welcome to the first episode of the Bench Poopers podcast. In today's episode, we are going to be listening to and giving our opinions on the brand new 21 Pilots album, Clancy, that released a couple weeks ago. I've heard this album before. I am a 21 Pilots fan. I guess we should introduce ourselves, right?
Suppose.
Well, I'm Connor, and
I'm Harley.
Yeah, that's Harley.
Yeah.
And Harley is not a 21 Pilots fan, whereas I am. So this should be interesting to see what he thinks of this album. Personally, I don't love this album. I think it's okay, but there are some good tracks in here. So we're just gonna go ahead and listen to it.
That sounds good to me. Let's start.
Okay. First track, Overcompensate. So tell me what is your expectation going into this album? What are you expecting?
It's gonna be odd and loud. That's
Yeah. Okay.
So far, I'm right. I do like the kind of like throbbing sound of it, though. It's kind of interesting.
Yeah. The synth work is interesting in this song for sure. I like the synths.
Yeah.
Welcome back to Trend.
I think the drums are very well produced in this album.
So far, this song is actually pretty good.
Nice. Okay, I'm gonna pause it right there just for a second.
Okay. Okay.
I think the beginning of this song, I think it serves as a good opener because I know that you aren't all familiar with like 21 Pilots as a band, but Trench was regarded as like their magnum opus for a while. And then they released Scaled and Icy between this album and the last one, and that was considered a big step down. So this is kind of a return to form for them. So in many ways, this is a very promising opener. But as someone that is like not a 21 Pilots fan like you, like what do you think of it like so far? Like what do you?
So far, it's not what I was expecting.
Yeah.
From what I've heard.
No, for sure.
But what you have shown me is like very varied, you know? Like each song was quite different. But
so
I gotta say, I hate how much I like it so far.
We'll see. Well, we'll see because this album is it's controversial because this album feels. Well, I won't say anything yet. I'll let you form your own opinion. But so the rest of this song will either make or break it for you. I personally love the first 2 minutes of the song, but I'll keep playing it here. We'll resume.
My stripes, 300 tracks in my Adidas track jacket. Bless your ear holes while you react acting. Gobsmacked, don't hesitate. To maybe overcompensate. I feel like I was just here, same twitching in my eyes. Don't sleep on a boy who can fall asleep twice in the same night and won't hesitate. To maybe overcompensate. I said I fly by the dangerous bend symbol. overcompensate. Where I'm from, I was born right here, just now. Originated right in front of your eyes. If you can't see, I am Clancy. Prodigal son, done running, come up with Josh done. Wanted dead or alive, so now you pick who you serve. You bow to the masters, get kicked to the curb. For passing the classes, half empty, half full. Save half of your taxes, then overtake your former self. I fly by the dangerous band symbol. Don't hesitate to maybe overcompensate. And then by the time I catch in my peripheral, don't hesitate to maybe overcompensate. Days feel like a perfect length, I don't need them any longer. But for goodness sake, do the years seem way too short for my soul, corazón. Way too short for my soul,
I love this bridge.
Earn my stripes, 300 tracks in my Adidas track jacket. Bless your ear holes while you react acting. Gobsmack, don't hesitate to maybe overcompensate. I said I fly by the dangerous band symbol. Don't hesitate to maybe overcompensate. And then by the time I catch in my peripheral, don't hesitate to maybe overcompensate.
All right, I'll pause that right there. What do you think? What was your...
That was interesting. Okay.
Okay.
There was a lot of it I liked, and like a lot of it that I did not like. You know.
Okay. Yeah. Fair enough. Fair enough.
I thought
Like,
the rhyming scheme was really weird. It's like he would be not rhyming for a few verses, and then 3 verses would rhyme back to back to back.
I
And
think
then he would not rhyme.
yeah, I understand. I understand that for sure. I think actually a common conception on this album is that the flow can be kind of weird on some of these songs.
Yeah.
I overall think the production is very solid. I love
too,
the
yeah.
soundscapes on that song. Yeah, I mean
And
overall,
he's a very good singer. The vocals were really
oh
good.
for
It's
sure,
just-
yes,
It kept like tripping me up in my mind. Like I wasn't,
yeah,
you know, it would surprise me each time.
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, overall, what would you rate that out of 10?
Out of 10, okay. I'd give it like a 6, you know?
Six
For me,
benches, 6 benches out of 10.
Yeah, six benches, yeah. 6 poops out of 10.
Perfect.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Um,
I personally, you can keep going. Sorry.
Yeah. For me, like a 5 out of 10 is like a true middle. When people say mid, they almost always mean it's bad, but mid is just like it's neither good nor bad, you know?
Yeah, for
In
sure.
this
It's just
song,
like, you know,
there was a more good than there was bad, but there was still-
yeah.
it was weighing it down, you know? But it was
Yeah.
a 6.
Okay, that's fair. Personally, I would give this song an 8 out of 10. It's actually one of my favorites. I wasn't a huge fan of it when it first came out, but it's grown on me. I think a lot of these songs might be growers, to be fair, which,
Yeah.
you know, on first listen, it might not, you know. Personally, I give it an 8 out of 10. But on first listen, I actually probably would have ranked it even lower than you did. I probably would have given it like a 4 out of 10 on my first listen, believe it or not. But, you know, I'm not going to ruin the flow. I'm actually going to back up a little bit because the transition from this song into the next one will set the tone for the rest of this album. So I'm just going to let it play out.
Maybe overcompensate.
So far, I really like the bass.
Stand up straight now. Can't break down. Graduate now. I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna be here. It's a taste test of what I hate less. Can you die of anxiousness? I don't wanna be here. I don't wanna be here. What's about to happen? What's about to happen? I remember certain things. What I was wearing, the yellow dashes in the street. I prayed those lights would take
it right there, just because we're almost halfway through the song. What are your thoughts so far before I continue?
I like this one a lot more.
Okay. Okay, interesting. That's an interesting take, because I was actually the other way around. I was not a fan of this one either when I first heard it, and it's grown on me a lot, and I do like it a lot now. I do think it's worth pointing out. The only instruments in this song are the drums, the bass, and then that's actually
piano.
all distorted ukulele.
Really?
It's all ukulele, and that's really cool to me. It's just a bunch of layered, like the acoustic and then the distortion, and so there's no like electric guitars or anything, but I love that. That's like really interesting. Anyways, I will continue.
That is really wow. That was such a Cave Town transition, bro.
Yeah, no, it was. It was.
It's a taste test of what I hate less. I don't wanna be here. Start fresh with a new year.
And actually, now that you mention it, this section of the song reminds me of Cave Town.
It sounds so much like Cave Town.
Can't change what you've done.
Connor, tell the audience how you feel about Cave Town.
Start fresh.
I have an interesting.
Should I play the soundboard?
Past. No, I don't think you should. I don't think you should play the soundboard.
Oh.
But anyways,
Okay.
what'd you think about that? What'd you think about that track?
It was very interesting. Like
Okay.
I think I'm glad you gave me that like bit of insight into like the production of it, you know, the instruments they
Mhm.
use. That like made me appreciate it a bit more.
Yeah,
That like
no, for sure.
unique sound to it. I really like that one. That was a lot better, but if I'm being honest, some of the lyrics, either like the writing of it or the way it was like spoken, they were a little corny. But you know what?
No,
That's
for
okay.
sure. Yeah, no, I agree. I actually agree with every single point you made on that. I would give that song again. I would give that an 8 out of 10. What would you rate it?
I give it like a strong like 7.
Okay, that's
Strong
that's
7.
solid. All right, and I'll let you keep playing it.
I would
So,
definitely listen to this in my spare time.
nice. Okay, yeah, I'll take that. That's pretty good.
I don't wanna. Rap race, place to place, adding weight. Tendencies on repeat and a benefit from a shoe with no lace. Take the seat with the crease in it. I don't mind if it's lonely. I don't mind if it's fair. I don't care, you control me, leading me anywhere. I don't wanna backslide to where I've started.
I was gonna say, if you didn't like the flow on some of the other songs, this one might trip you up a bit. But
Yeah.
'Cause I feel the pull it's over my head. Strength enough for one more time. Reach my hand above the tide. I'll take anything you have. If you could throw me a line, I should have loved you better. Do you think that now's the time you should let go?
That's weird. Like I don't know if I'm hearing it right, but like the vocals, like there's like a layering to them that sounds really odd to me.
It is odd.
Yeah.
I love this song, but yeah, it's not just you.
The champion of a world you can't see. Now I'm drowning in logistics. I don't wanna backslide to where I started from.
Like I can hear they made like part of it deeper, like they doubled it and made that part deeper. But there was something else I heard.
Strength enough for one more time. Reach my hand above the tide. I'll take anything you have. If you could throw me a line, I should have loved you better. Do you think that now's the time you should let go? I don't mind if it's over my head. I don't mind if it's right. You should let go. I don't care. You can throw my head. Lead me anywhere. I'll take anything you have. If you could throw me a line, I should have loved you better. Do you think that now's the time you should let go? It's over my head. You should let go. It's over my head. I don't wanna backslide.
Right, and I gotta pause it right before it gets to the end. I love that synth at the outro. Overall, I'll just let you say what you thought about that. Overall,
I think that was like a 4. out of 10.
4. Okay, that's interesting because that might be my favorite song on the album.
Yeah.
I love that song. I love that. I think it's great.
It's
What
definitely
do you
very
think?
self-made, you know?
Yeah, I
But
think
I
that might
don't
be
know,
why I enjoy it. It feels
Yeah. But for me personally, I don't know. There was just like, it was definitely the vocals. Like, I think they played like the regular pitch version and then a pitch down and then a pitch up, like all at the same time.
yeah. That's
But
for sure
I
it.
think it was either like dragging a little bit the higher pitch, and it was like throwing me off. And it,
Uh-huh.
I don't know. It was so. I got like this weird like feeling. It was.
Does it
I don't
feel
know.
like? Yeah, I don't know. But I understand what you're saying. I love how it sounds, but I can also understand how it sounds like a bit strange. You can go ahead and
I think
play
I'm-
the next track whenever you're
just-
done.
It was just.
Oh,
I don't know.
I would give that
Hey,
song a 9 out of 10.
I'm-
It's fine. It works. It works.
Yeah, all right. Next song. Oh, one more thing before we do. I thought it was kind of. I'm just gonna say it. I fucking hated how he said, "I don't want to backslide" at the very, very end.
Yeah.
Like,
No.
named the song after that. That was. I don't want to backslide, guys. So
Yeah.
emo.
Well, that's I can't deny the emo allegations. I actually think this is one of the lesser emo records that they have. But yeah, I'll let you play the next song.
Okay. Midwest Indigo. Is this gonna be Midwest emo, bro?
I know. I knew you were gonna say that immediately.
Am I that predictable?
Yeah.
Reaching out on my way home. You could be so cold, I'll try again. You make me sad and second guess myself. You could be so cold, Midwest Indigo. Running late, so I didn't have the time. Scrape the frosted windshield like my belly scraping by. Concentrate
gonna pause it. What'd you think of that? What'd you think?
2 minutes.
Yeah.
That's kind of funny.
No, I can imagine how entertaining this song would be to play live though. Like having a crowd shout that it feels
That
like a
would be
very
fun.
it feels like a song that's meant to be played live, in my opinion. And I'm actually going to a 21 Pilots concert in September. But
That's
yeah.
cool. That's cool.
This might be the least interesting song on the album for me. I don't honestly
Yeah.
hate any of them, but this one's mid. This is the mid one for me. But I'll you can keep playing it.
Yeah, you're right. It's not like it's not a super interesting song, you know? There's not a whole
Mhm.
lot like that makes it stand out like some of the other songs.
Yeah, but sonically, do you at least appreciate it more than the last one?
I do,
Like,
yeah. It does sound better. It's just like you're right, it is truly just like mid, you know?
yeah, no, that's exactly how I feel.
1-2 minutes thing to I don't know, like to appeal to some kind of crowd, but I guess that's just not us.
Yeah, we just it's not us, bro.
Yeah.
It's not for the us bench poopers, bro.
Yeah, real bench poopers don't really fuck with this song.
Yeah.
What does Midwest Indigo mean? Like,
I genuinely don't know. To me, it feels like something where they came up with the word Midwest Indigo when they were like, let's try and write a song around this word, but it doesn't really have any meaning. I don't know.
let me hold on.
I'm pretty sure Midwest Indigo means the sky, because I'm pretty sure the song's about being homesick.
Are they from the Midwest?
They're from Columbus, Ohio.
That's not the Midwest, is it? That's more East.
I guess. Yeah, see, I honestly, you know.
Yeah, let me look at a map real quick.
Yeah, sure.
No, I've been to Ohio. It's not the Midwest, I don't think.
Very well could be
Yeah.
interpreting it wrong, but
I think
I'll
like
pause that there.
I would consider like Arkansas, Illinois, like Midwest, maybe Indiana, but not Ohio. It's too east, you know.
Here, why don't I just take, because I am intrigued. Let me take a look at the genius for this song.
Yeah.
Who knows? Maybe we'll appreciate it more if we know what it means.
Fucking Michigan is more west than
Okay, yeah, okay. So this is the official genius annotation. Based on the song settings and context, he's probably on winter break from college. It could be inferred that Midwest Indigo is who he was talking with in the pre-chorus. So wait, Midwest Indigo. Okay, wait 1 second.
it's a
He's
person.
reaching out and trying his best, but they're cold in return, causing him to rethink his attempts to reach out. Okay, so Midwest Indigo, I guess, is a person, and
Yeah.
that is a bit of a strange interpretation, but I don't know if that's like officially it, or if the little kids on Genius just decided that. 'Cause that seems a little strange, but if that is the case, I guess that makes sense. The way that the song is written, either that or it is nonsense. But knowing 21 Pilots, I don't think that it is nonsense. Usually, most things have a certain level of meaning at the bare minimum.
I'm consulting Reddit on this.
Yeah,
Okay.
consult the Redditors; they'll know. Like
Yeah.
genuinely though,
Yeah.
they probably would. I do personally think Clancy, the album, I think this is their most shallow record writing wise. I think that all of their other albums have more to bring to the table when it comes to the lyricism, but you know, I still think that this is it's decent. But so far, number 1 is Backslide, number 2 Next Semester, number 3 Overcompensate, Midwest Indigo is number 4 in terms of what we listen to. Did you find your answer on Reddit anywhere, or?
Let me read this. Maybe the song will involve Clancy / Tyler donning the blue and pink color scheme that was used in the SAI era in order to enter Dema himself and not as someone he seized. I know
Okay.
the bishops can only really see blue and red / pink, so maybe if the seizing corrupts theory is true, it could represent Clancy slowly turning into a bishop.
Okay.
What the
You know. Yeah.
Like, that was some Dungeons and Dragons shit, bro. I'm
Yeah,
not
you
reading it.
honestly, okay. I guess. Oh, yeah. I forgot to tell you. A huge appeal of this band is the lore behind the music,
Oh,
and
Lord.
you know
Yes, that's
nothing.
how
You
well as
know,
well. I know nothing.
you know nothing about the 21 Pilots lore, bro. I know. 21 Pilots fans are fuming right now. I mean, I do. I'm very familiar with it.
Yeah.
But
If we were not in the Discord call, you would beat the fuck out of me right now. I just know.
yeah, I would, because you don't know the 21 Pilots lore, bro.
You should.
Bro,
I
how
should
do you
have
not know the 21 Pilots lore? You're a fake fan.
I'm a fake fan.
Yeah. But yeah, overall, lore aside, I don't know what that means, honestly. I don't know what Midwest Indigo. If that theory, that's a good theory. I think they made that before the song even came out. But that's interesting. It's
That's
compelling.
a good theory.
Yeah, it is. If you understood, if you knew, I'm not gonna sit here and explain all of the stuff to you. Long story. Actually, you know, I was gonna say long story short. There is no long story short. Clancy is the main character. Dema is the city controlled by the bishops, and the banditos are the ones that are going to.
Bandito. I did not mention a bandito.
I already know that. 21 Pilots fans are like throwing their phone like across them. They're like trying to punch the screen right now because of you. But
my bad, guys. I'm sorry. Please don't come to my house and kill me.
Dude, honestly, Trench, if you listen to Trench fully, like track to track, it explains like everything essentially. But I'm just throwing you into this album. This album honestly is not that connected to the lore. The only songs that are connected to the lore is Overcompensate, Navigating, and Paladin Strait. Those are the only 3 songs. Trench, every single song except for Legend and Pet Cheetah.
These 2 fucking emo hicks from Ohio have lore.
Yes, they do, and it's crazy, dude. There's even like, if you watch the music videos, they're like movie quality, like music videos. Like there's lore.
You mean
everything.
The one where he's riding around on a tricycle, licking a lollipop?
Yeah,
that's
one,
some
bro.
Crazy lore.
It's actually a Capri Sun, bro. A lollipop.
I don't shut.
That was 7 years ago. That was 7 years ago. Can you believe it?
We're so old, bro. The audience will know who we're talking about. I don't think, maybe, but I screamed at some of our friends when they started making jokes like that, and I lost it. I don't know what I was doing.
Bro, can you believe that 2014 was 10 years ago?
Too scary for me. Too scary. But before you go into the next track, actually, what was your rating of Midwest Indigo? Like, out of 10. Because I would give it like a 5 out of 10, which is just mid.
Yeah, it's a 5. It's just whatever, you know.
Yeah. All right, and then
it's not good enough for me to save to my like songs, but it's not good enough for me to hate either.
Exactly. I don't have it on mine. I don't have it on my playlists. But yeah. All right, you can go ahead and hit play. And we'll transition.
Routines in the night, some doors have stay out, spray painted and white while all the world's asleep. I walk around instead through the memories, down the halls of my head. Walk the layout, routines in the night, some doors have stay out, spray painted and white while all the world's asleep. I walk around instead through the memories.
So tell me, how does this relate to the bishops and banditos?
It genuinely doesn't. I'm telling you, this album is very disconnected from the lore.
Thank God.
Yeah, so you can understand this, because you won't be able to understand the lore. I love this song. I think it's so catchy. It's very poppy. It's definitely the poppiest, but I love it.
honestly, so far, it's not that bad. But I don't think I've listened to enough of it to form like
Yeah.
a strong opinion.
And I've got time. I'll give you the tour, show you why I walk the layout, routines in the night. Some doors have stay out, spray painted in white while all the world's asleep. I walk around instead through the memories, down the halls of my head. Reoccurring keeps coming around, REM cycle, skip night, psycho trip. It's reassuring you keep coming around, it's tough to find good company. Recurring days blurring, I'm still learning what this is, what this is, what this is. Just keep me company. So beautiful, the space between a painful reminder and a terrible dream. I've been here before, and I've got time. I'll give you the tour, show you why. I'll show you why. I'll show you why. Walk the layout, routines in the night. Some doors have stay out, spray painted in white while all the world's asleep. I walk around instead through the memories, down the halls of my head. Walk the layout, routines in the night. Some doors have stay out, spray painted in white while all the world's asleep. I walk around instead through the memories, down the halls of my head.
Okay. I do like this song. I do like
Yeah, I know. It is pretty good.
it. It is very catchy.
Little piano outro. Okay. That paused for you too, right?
Yeah, it did. It did.
Okay. All right. Yeah. What was your overall thoughts on that?
I like that one. I do. You're right. You were right. It was very catchy. I would give it a 6.
Okay.
6
Fair
out of 10, I think. You know, like I'm not.
Yeah.
I'm not a huge 21 Pilots fan, but I can admit that that's a pretty good song.
For sure. No, I agree. I think that might be tied for my. I don't know. That might be my second favorite. Maybe I'll say that. Actually, I kind of like that better than Backslide. I like that better than Backslide. I just.
This is not related to the song, but I started thinking about it while listening to it. We came up with this idea for the podcast today, really. Like
Which is why it sucks.
We started the bench warmers at like 12:30. We watched the whole thing, and then we started we came up with the idea of making a podcast called the Bench Poopers
Yeah.
at like 3 a.m, and here we are recording at 3 p.m.
It's quantity
Yeah.
over quality. It's not even good.
and we started
Yeah. So we got a little bit off track,
these are
but
undeniable charisma.
anyways, what was your rating? I guess what would you say? A 5? Is that what you said?
I already told you. I told you it was a 6, and you said
6? Oh, okay. I would give that a 9 out of 10 actually. But I'll let you go into the next track. Vignette.
My bad. I was eating Cheez-Its.
It's all good.
I'm not sure how to say this, but like the opening of this song sounds like a Gorillaz like Now song.
No,
you know?
I get that. I must say I hate that hawk screech sound effect, but I love the rest of this song.
I gotta say it was kind of egregious, but
Where do I go from here? Clinging to promises, fighting off the vignette. Tunnels came, visions fade, swallowed by the vignette. He's thinking, there's no way I'm headed there. Always sure-footed, educated, and was never scared. Now he can't hold out his hand without it shaking. Hounded by a bunch of dead when a search party found him. Fresh off a binger in the woods, flesh covered in bites. Testing what is real, what is good. Man, it's been a long night. It's a tribute to zombies of which I've become. Where do I go from here? Where do I go from here? Clinging to promises, fighting off the vignette. Tunnels came, visions fade, swallowed by the vignette. No, not me, it's for a friend.
I'm just gonna say it. The main singer would be a great woman.
Not me, it's for a friend.
Oh, you're right. You're
No,
right.
not me, it's for a friend. Denial.
I got caught off guard by that synth. Was in the song. It's
I
pretty
like
good.
Fighting off the vignette. Tunnels came, visions fade, swallowed by the vignette. No, not me, it's for a friend. 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 Denial. No, not me, it's for a friend. 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 Denial.
All right. What was your? Well, actually, just to pick up on what we were talking about for that, the bridge happened in that song. Tyler Joseph as a woman. Yeah, I could see it. He's got the build. He has the potential.
Is Tyler Joseph the one with the tattooed black hands?
Yeah, that's him. And the red
Are those?
beanie.
Is that real or is that just for?
It's
what I said?
yeah.
So
Anyways,
it's not
bro.
a tattoo.
No, it's not.
Oh, okay.
What was your
I was
thoughts on
gonna
that
say,
song?
how does he grab things in the dark? You know.
You can't see his hands, bro. Yeah, facts. What was your thoughts?
I do like that song.
Nice.
I feel like
got you too.
I keep giving all these songs like the same few ratings, but like
No,
in their
because I mean,
mind-
it
in
is
my mind,
kind
they're also
of
similar.
yeah.
Yeah.
let's
I'm
go
gonna give
with
that one a 6. I'm gonna give that one a 6 too.
Okay, fair enough. I would give that one a 7 out of 10 probably.
Yeah.
Actually, no, I would give it a 6 out of 10 as well. I think I would give it a 6
Yeah.
out of 10. All right, yeah, go ahead. The next song is interesting. It's called The
Okay,
Craving, Jenna's version.
The Craving. Where's the regular version?
It's actually, they did release the regular version as a single, but we could listen to that maybe after, like as a little bonus track.
A little bonus.
But yeah, let's listen.
Seems I get in my own way. The more I think, the less I say. I hope I communicate the craving.
What is he craving for exactly?
Now I see intentions don't mean much.
We'll find out.
It's people, isn't it?
It is. He's a cannibal. It's actually about his wife.
Man, can't even pick out a stranger to eat. That's crazy. You'd be like the first suspect, bro.
I know. If Tyler Joseph is ever accused of cannibalism, this song is not going to help in court.
Yeah.
She just wants to catch a wave, ride it out to the
Honestly,
end of the
it's kind of
day.
cringe that he's writing a love song for his wife, you know?
It,
Focus
he
on the
has one on
dog,
every
bro.
album. There's a
Oh
song
my
for his wife
God.
on every album.
That's kind of cringe. That's embarrassing.
Dang.
I thought
Did
he
you
was
know?
a Christian, bro. I thought he was a Christian. Just don't love
You're
songs.
gonna get some hate for that take. I'm not gonna lie, dude. You are gonna get some crazy hate for that take.
Just cut that out. Cut that out. So, like, are the 21 Pilots fans gonna hate me, or just like other people?
Just both, honestly. That was like a horrid take.
That was a great take.
I think this song's pretty sweet. I like it. I think it's pretty.
It is a pretty song, but it's also cringe.
Sure, buddy.
I like how do I say this? I don't like breakup songs, but I also don't
It's
like
not
love
breakup.
songs.
Oh, I was gonna
I
say,
know.
yes.
Yeah.
You're just the Rick friend. You don't like love and
Bro.
Yeah,
Alright.
you're the Morty friend, bro.
We have to cut that out. We have to cut out the whole
okay, it's fine. I will edit these probably. Anyways,
Yeah.
what was your rating?
My rating, 5, just mid.
5? Yeah, fair. I think I'd rate it a 6. I think it was mid but pretty. So I'll let you transition into the next song. Now it's gonna get interesting, bro. Trust.
Welcome to the new way of living. It's just the beginning of life.
Oh, I've heard this on TikTok.
You heard this on TikTok?
Yes,
I didn't know that it was on TikTok. Interesting.
I think I did. I've definitely.
You probably
heard
did.
this before.
I bet you did.
Beginning of lavish from the floor to the ceiling. Welcome to the style you haven't seen in a while. It's lavish. Try your best to look like this is not your first time. You're fighting for the front row, that's a nice try. You're looking real nice, smelling like worth, walking like you deserve it. And if your feet are hurting, then that's when you know you brought the right equipment to put on the show. And let it flow, let it show, shine. Let it show, let it flow, shine. Welcome to the new way of living. It's just the beginning of lavish from the floor to the ceiling. Welcome to the style you haven't seen in a while. It's lavish. It's lavish. It's lavish. Got that penny loafer squeak, cross linoleum, big flex, complex, Napoleon. I say whatever and whatever that I want, sip a Capri Sun like it's Dom Perignon. I'm talking tough happily with someone in front of me. Room on the payroll, everyone can live comfortably. I'm coming in hot, hot shot hypocrisy. NDAs for the folks that talk to me.
Get ready for this line. Get ready, bro.
I see your problem is your proctologist got both hands on your shoulder while you're bottomless.
That's crazy.
Dude. That's my favorite line on the album. I love that. Like, At live shows, everyone is gonna scream that. I know it's gonna be crazy. Here, I'll pause it right before we get to the end.
That is
Okay, yeah. What was your thoughts on that?
that was insane. I started like actually really liking the flow.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was probably one of the better flows so far.
Yeah, for sure.
And
Sorry.
I really liked the lyrics. I thought they were kind of clever, you know.
Yeah.
But that line, that line.
Yeah.
I
No,
was not
that's.
expecting that.
I love that. It's great. I feel like it's worth two things worth pointing out that is unrelated. Routines in the Night and Vignette are both exactly 3:22. They're 3 minutes and 22 seconds. And then also, I just wanted to ask you, what do you think about the album cover? Because that's a very decisive, or not decisive. That's a very polarizing
I've
topic.
not really looked at the album cover.
Like, how do you think that it? I'm gonna be honest. I do not like this album cover. I think that it looks like shit. And I know people say,
Oh, it's supposed to look like shit. It's supposed to be propaganda,
or not propaganda, but like shit. Like, it's supposed to look like it's copied and pasted onto a background, and it's supposed to look like newspaper cutouts. Well, that's exactly what it looks like. It looks like it was poorly copied and pasted onto a background, and people are saying, but it's supposed to look like that. Like, I get it. I just don't like how it looks. Like, their album covers are always very beautiful, in my opinion. But this one is
Alright,
it represents the
my-
actual music, like the red.
I'm gonna be honest. My honest thoughts on the album cover. I hate the whole oh, but it's shit on purpose. Like intention, like you don't judge other people on their intentions. You know, if someone stabs you and they didn't mean to, they still fucking stabbed you. You got to go to the hospital. And looking at that
Yeah.
album cover makes me feel like I've been stabbed in the fucking eyes.
It's just
Take
it's
me to
just
the hospital.
Yeah, no, I genuinely hate it. And it's like it looks like it's got the black and white focus, and it's got like that really very red and yellow. Like it looks like mean. Like it looks like it's gonna be like a dark or gritty album. But most of the songs on here are pretty poppy, and you know,
Yeah.
I cannot get behind it. Like
It
his
looks,
proctologist.
I thought it was supposed to look like really shitty, like really low, like quality. But I just had like a really bad photo pulled up. My bad.
I guess the problem
But
is
honestly,
your proctologist.
honestly though, I actually do have a good quality photo pulled up, and it still does not look good. Because you can see like,
exactly.
the outline of the background in the left guy's hair.
Mhm.
And I don't like the fucking mask he wears. It looks like it has cat ears.
I hate that outfit as well. Yeah.
Yeah. And the weird fucking scarf. I don't like it. I don't.
Yeah, no, I agree. For sure.
It just says Clancy over and over and over and over.
Oh, the little scarf thing that he wears, right?
Yeah, it says Clancy.
Yeah. I also don't like the font on the album cover, like the one on the very top is like it's like an 8-bit.
It's weird how it's
font.
vertical too.
Yeah, everything's just weird about this album cover. But anyways, I'm done.
One thing I do kind of like though is it's like trying to be symmetrical without symmetry, you know? Like
Yeah, no, I do get
the
that.
main guy, like the main guy in the middle, I cannot remember his fucking name. He's right over the Clancy, or he's right below the Clancy sign. And then all of the yellow and orange is on the right side, and then the guy, the second guy, I don't know his name either, is on the left. So there's like the bright poppy bit is like
contrasted by another main focus on the left. Yeah, I do agree with that. I think this would work if they were actually like a high quality. If there was a high quality photo of them, like, and it actually looked like they were standing in front of this, it would look good. I think, like, if this was actually, if it actually looked like a photo that was taken instead of like a copied and pasted like cutout, I think it would look good.
Or if they actually lit themselves on fire.
That would actually kind of go hard. I'm not gonna lie, but
That would go hard. Like, they could do a fire stunt and take a photo.
yeah.
I know other people do that, but still.
All right, now I would go up. So yeah, what was your rating out of 10? I forgot to ask you.
I think I rated it. I think I rated it as 6, but now that it's more in my mind, I'm gonna rate it as 7 now. Like,
Nice.
now that I've
I would give it an 8. I would go ahead and go play the next song. The next song, I'm gonna say, this shouldn't lower your expectations of it or anything. The intro is immaculate, and there's a big explosion with the drums and the bass, and it sounds great. And then it gets into the chorus. I hate the chorus on the next song. It sounds like shit, but I'm just gonna let you. That should just. I'm just gonna lower your expectations. Like, the beginning is good, but the rest of it's trash. But form your own opinion.
Leopard, right?
Yeah, by Jack Stauber.
Yeah. I can never remember how to say his name, but let's go.
Like, even this, I can get down to this.
Yeah.
This is good.
I do. This opening is really good.
Yeah.
I need to see how badly they fuck this up.
Even this is great, but
yeah.
Who knows? Maybe I'll change my mind listening to it again right now. But
Connor, you don't change your mind.
yeah. All right, let's listen. What do you think? Is it that bad? Or do you like it?
It's not that bad.
Okay.
I kind of like it.
That's interesting. Okay, that's interesting.
It's not as good as the opening, but it's not as shit as you were saying it would be.
Okay. I am gonna admit, I am bobbing my head, even though I just shit on it before we listen to it. Like, I am kind of jamming to it.
Things change so rapidly.
I made a really funny reference, Connor. You didn't even laugh, bro. I'm disappointed.
I'm sorry. Wait, what'd you? I'm gonna pause it. Actually. Oh.
I said you're beefing this song.
Benchwarmers.
This is literally the plot of Benchwarmers. You start beefing on it.
It is. He's navigating. They're navigating.
Later, yeah, and now that's
it's
later.
crazy.
You're all buddy with it.
We just watched that movie like
today. Technically.
Yeah, it's like 10 hours ago. Anyways, let's keep going. Advice. I like how I shit on it. I'm still singing along.
You're such a fangirl for 21 Pilots, Connor.
I know. I can't hide it. For some reason, it does sound better than I remember. Like, it doesn't sound as...
Dude, did you hear that? Like, in the background. Oh. It sounded like that one song by M83. I cannot remember the name of it.
It's okay.
I'm really bad at explaining things, you know.
It's okay.
Why am I on this? music rating podcast, and I cannot put my thoughts into words.
To be fair, you say about as much as I hear from like Anthony Fantano.
Really? Oh, yeah. Who is that?
Yeah. The needle drop. The melon.
Yeah. This is kind of hypocritical. I don't really listen to Anthony Fantano. Like,
I don't either.
Watching. No.
I'm more of a Brad taste in music enjoyer, personally, but
I actually don't know who that is, but I try not to listen to bald people is my thing.
Yeah, Brad is not bald. So you should listen to
Okay,
him.
then he's definitely good. I like that song.
I was gonna say I like that song. I actually like that song. That's like really weird. Like I just had my turning point on that song, like literally just now. But it was pretty good. I actually
opening,
did.
if they had continued like the vibe of the opening throughout the entire song,
For
it
sure.
would have been like an 8 or 9.
Yeah.
But they kind of dragged it through. I don't
Yeah.
like using decimals, but this is such a decimal like song.
Worthy
It's not
song.
not really a 6. It's not really a 7. Oh, I don't know. Oh, fuck it, 7. It's a 7.
7? Okay, yeah, I would agree. All right, go ahead and play Snapback.
Okay.
I'm interested. I'm not gonna say anything about this one. I want to see what you think about it.
Got a bad feeling that I'm about to break. Been a good streak, but the pressure's overweight. Is it even good for my head to keep track?
And you're still fat. Benchwarmers reference.
Benchwarmers reference.
Yo.
All right, I should just shut up and listen to the music.
Yeah.
If I'm gonna snap next, then I gotta snap back. Have I burned all the bridges? Like the hand that helps me give it finger stitches. Blacklisted from forgiveness for you once. It's been 25 times. It's a backslide. I commandeered a heart.
He said Backslide. It's a callback.
He should have titled this song Backslide.
Yeah. Why didn't
he? Is this like a sequel to it?
Kind of. Yeah.
Kind of. But it was 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Wait.
Is it even good for my head to keep track? If I'm gonna snap next, then I gotta snap back. Got a bad feeling I'm gonna lose the lead. Running from a thing that I kicked in 17. Is it even right for my head to keep track?
Why did he abbreviate 2017 like that? Like it's the fucking 90s. I hate that.
It's a new adaptation. It's a backslide. I hate the surprise, and now it's all gone.
He said backslide more in this song than he did in the actual Backslide song.
He did.
Lost today. I have seemed to run out of excuses of why
So we have Backslide, Snapback, Backshots.
Nickelback.
Yeah. Listen, Nickelback next.
keep track. If I'm gonna snap next, and I gotta snap back.
I love that bass.
I'm gonna lose
It is good.
running from a thing that I kicked in 17. Is it even right for my head to keep track? If I'm gonna snap next, then I gotta snap back. Then I gotta snap back. I've been praying for my elasticity to return to the way that it was. If I'm gonna snap next, then I gotta snap back. I've been praying for my elasticity to return to the way that it was. If I'm gonna snap next, then I gotta snap back.
All right. What would you rate the song?
I guess it's the first time that I have to give my rating first. Let me think. I genuinely don't know how I feel about that song. I don't like the first half. I really enjoyed the second half, personally. The first half of it, I would rate like 5 out of 10. Second half, I would rate like an 8 out of 10. So I would give it maybe like I would say 6.5.
Okay.
I'd say 6.5 for that song. What do you
Honestly,
think?
I'd really, I don't even know why, but I just did not really like that song.
Fair enough.
Like,
Yeah.
I can't
No.
even
Whenever.
pinpoint it. I just didn't like it.
Yeah. I mean, that's fair enough. I mean, yeah. Sure.
I liked the bass. I know you pointed that out. I really like that. Like the rest of the song was just like whatever.
Yeah.
It's
just kind of mid. It's just like
whatever
painfully
would be,
mid.
like for me, yeah, it would be painfully mid. But then, I absolutely hated the line. If I'm gonna snap next, then if I'm gonna snap next, then I'm gonna snap back.
I see. I like
hated
that. I
that
actually think that's pretty. Like,
I
if
hate
I
that
go
line.
to snap
It's so
next, then
corny.
I'm yeah. I kind of like it. I think it's catchy, bro.
It's
so cool.
I'm from Columbus, Ohio. I murder people.
That's the plot of their album
Is
Blurry
he an
Face,
alpha?
essentially.
An alpha male.
I think he's more of a yeah. He sounds like an alpha.
Yeah.
I think Tyler Joseph in real life is probably more like a beta. I'm gonna be honest, but beta tank. Anyways, you can go ahead and play the next song. I like the next one a lot.
Okay.
The next two songs are
Disclaimer:
great.
we are not people who believe that shit. Okay.
Oh shit! Did I
We
say
are not-
tank? I gotta cut that out. I can't say that.
Yeah. God damn. Did that say Oldies Station?
It does say
Crazy.
Oldies Station.
Is that what where they drop them off?
In your periphery is fear, in the bridge of your nose. And as you move about, you learn to tune them out, but they say they continue to grow. Fear of the past and
I'm sorry.
Pain.
future's coming fast. You
Got nothing in the brain. Oh,
Got
oh.
that.
in a season of purging things you used to love. Everything must go. Make an oath and make mistakes.
Edge streak.
Start a streak, you're bound to break. Darkness
Did you just say that before he said streak? Did you say that before he even said streak?
Yes.
That's crazy.
I just knew.
That is insane.
Then before you know, you lose some people close, forcing you to manage your pace. Found your capacity for love and tragedy, embracing how things always change. You've had your turns with relative pain, little less concern.
I'm sorry. The
Can't take it
chorus,
seriously.
I cannot take that seriously. The chorus
Yeah.
singing relative pain is fucking hilarious. I'm sorry.
Yeah, I get that. It's fair. That's fair.
Add some years, build some trust. You start to feel your eyes adjust when darkness rolls on you. Push on through.
I like that
Oh.
synth.
This is where the song gets good, in my opinion. I love the rest of the song from here on
Oh,
out.
finally.
Only reason why this song is like an 8 out of 10 for me.
Okay. Let's see if your opinions are correct.
You don't quite mind. You don't quite mind how long red lights are taken. Push on through. Your favorite song was on the Oldies Station. Push on through. You have it down, that old fight for survival.
Okay.
All right. What would you think? What'd you think?
The first part was just like whatever, you know.
Mm-hmm. Agreed.
The second part was better. You were right about that, but for me it wasn't as good as it was for you, you know?
Yeah, fair
Like
enough.
it didn't really resonate that much with me.
Yeah, I get that. That's fair.
Yeah.
That's fair.
I give it like a 6 poops. 6
All right,
mentions.
6 poops. Okay, that's fair. Oh yeah, we forgot to be using our rating scale this whole time. But yeah, 6
Yeah.
poops. Yeah. I would give it an 8 out of 10 poops. I personally I love that song. I think it's pretty good. Like I said, I could totally skip the first part, but
Yeah.
all right, I guess yeah, I don't have too much to say about that one. I think it's sweet. I think it's simple. But I'm curious to see what you'll think about the next song. I think you've heard the next song. I think we listened to this before.
We might have.
So yeah, just go ahead and play it. We'll see.
Yeah.
This might actually be my second favorite on the album. I'm not gonna lie.
And we're almost done.
Yeah.
I don't want anyone, know me or not. See me at my lowest, you don't have to drop. Don't have to drop by, nothing you can do this time. I don't want anyone, know me or not. See me at my lowest, you don't have to drop. Anything for me, just keep your plans. I hope that you never have to drop. Used to be you and me, matching Kawasaki Z's, right around 270 in Kawasaki T's. Don't fight a jets, matching energy. Trying to forget that we're in ejection seat. So please, keep it in mind. Check on your friends every once in a while, even if they say I don't want anyone, know me or not. See me at my lowest, you don't have to drop. Don't have to drop by, nothing you can do this time. I don't want anyone, know me or not. See me at my lowest, you don't have to drop. Anything for me, just keep your plans. I hope that you never have to drop. At the risk of feeling dumb, check it. It's not worth the risk of losing a friend. Even if they say, just keep your plans. I hope that you never have to drop. If I'm being real, man, don't know how I feel, man. About you sleeping so close to a weapon you conceal, man. Those night terrors are not something to take lightly. I know that it's a risk saying this, don't fight me. Stopping me, fight me, stopping me, fight me, stopping me, fight me. I don't want anyone, know me or not. See me at my lowest, you don't have to drop. Don't have to drop by, nothing you can do this time. I don't want anyone, know me or not. See me at my lowest, you don't have to drop. Anything for me, just keep your plans. I hope that you never have to drop. At the risk of feeling dumb, check it. It's not worth the risk of losing a friend. Even if they say, just keep your plans. I hope that you never have to drop. I don't want anyone, know me or not. See me at my lowest, you don't have to drop. Anything for me.
Okay. Now this is the song I'm most intrigued to hear your opinions on.
I liked it. I don't know what else to say. I liked it.
Nice. Okay. That's nice. Sweet.
Yeah. I really like the instruments. I like how punchy it was, you know?
Yes, absolutely. I love that song. Hits hard, and
Yeah, it does.
yeah, Yeah, honestly, I don't have much to say about it either. Besides, I also really like it. Okay, I know I've been saying what my favorite song is, but now that we've gone through, I think At the Risk of Feeling Dumb is my favorite. Second, maybe would be Next Semester, and I might actually say Navigating might be my third favorite. And it's funny because I was saying that I did not like it, and
You
it
hated
genuinely might
it.
be. But yeah, okay.
Wow.
Nice. So what would you rate it?
I would rate that like a 7.5. I like that.
Okay.
I
Yeah,
don't know.
nice.
I don't know how to put it into words other than it was just good, you know?
Yeah, same. I would give that one 9 out of 10. 9 out of 10. I haven't rated
Yeah.
anything on this album 10 out of 10 because I'm going to be honest, I actually do not think that there is a single 10 out of
Yeah.
10 song on this album. But that's still pretty good. 9 out of 10. I guess last song, Paladin Strait.
Okay. And then
Now this
one more bonus, and then we're
yeah.
done. Okay.
I think Paladin Strait will be interesting for you because we were talking about earlier how you're not really familiar with the lore. So I'm
Oh,
interested to see what you'll think about this. So
okay, here we go.
yeah,
That was a fucking odd ending. Oh.
yeah. No, I bet. I
I
bet.
know it just does not make sense to me. I know like it's a like fandom thing that's been going on for years. I just don't understand it. I doubt I
Yeah.
ever will. But the rest of the song, that was fucking amazing.
Okay, dude, that's awesome. Would you rate that the highest on the album then? Probably for
I
you.
would yes, that was the highest. That was the best.
Nice.
For me, that was the
nice.
best. That was like a 8.5. 8.5.
8.5. Okay.
It's really-
Yeah.
yeah,
I would give it
really
a
good.
9. I would also give that one a 9. Very,
Fair,
very
fair.
strong. Very strong closer. So yeah, okay. Before we continue on to the Craving, the single version, which is actually I kind of prefer it to the album version. But overall, what do you think about the album as its own little
The
package?
album as a whole,
Yeah.
I enjoyed it. I enjoyed this.
Nice. Okay.
I would have
is
never
awesome.
never listened to 21 Pilots if you and put a gun to my face and told me to, you know.
Yeah.
So
But yeah.
I don't regret it. I don't regret it. There are a couple new songs on my liked playlist, you know, and that's always good.
Nice. That is awesome.
Yeah.
Well,
More
I
than
guess
I was expecting, a lot more than I was expecting.
yeah. No, for sure.
Yeah.
Well, on that note, I honestly I think this is a solid album. I would rank it number 3 in terms of their actually no, I would rank it number 4 in terms of all of their work. This is my 4th favorite. You know, maybe since you actually enjoyed this, maybe we could go back and start listening to some of their other projects too.
I'm learning the lore backwards.
Yeah, there's actually that might actually be kind of interesting though, because then as if we do go back and listen, then you'll be like, oh shit, that actually makes sense. Like,
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I think that's a very good album.
Yeah.
So I guess without further ado, I guess we should listen to the Craving.
Yeah.
Seems I get in my own way. The more I think, the less I say. I hope I communicate the craving. Now I see intentions don't mean much. Say enough, did I let it know if I found my
It's better than the album version.
For sure.
and hope she looks for me. And hope she looks for me. She just wants to get you away.
This song is so much better than the Jennas version. So maybe you should just cut that song out entirely and everything I said about it. they just put that one in its place. Yeah.
Nah, because people
Yeah.
people need to see, people need to know the evolution of your opinion. They need to see the evolution, bro.
Yeah. Okay. I don't need a burning cross in my front
Yeah,
porch.
you don't need to get canceled first episode, bro.
I should not have said that either.
I'm gonna actually back it up a little bit here. Okay, here we go.
Yeah.
Hope that I can satiate the craving. Now I see a gesture don't mean much. Say enough, did I let it know if I found my body in chains, I'd lay down and wait and hope she looks for me. And hope she looks for me. Say enough, did I let her know if I found my body in chains, I'd lay down and wait, 'cause it's the fear of the unknown that cripples every step we take, and I just hate to put this on her, but I swear that I will give more than I take away. The craving. Now I see intentions don't mean much.
Okay. That song was so much better than the original.
I know, I agree. Whenever I listen to this album, I queue up the album, put the single version in place of Jenna's version, and I just play it all the way through, and I just don't even listen to the album version. I love the single version.
Jenna is his wife. I gotta
Yes.
say, it makes sense she's not the musician. Okay.
Yeah.
That song is fucking shit, dude.
Yeah. But yeah, okay. Well, what would you rate that? What would you rate that one? Even though it's not part of the album.
I would rate
but...
that like a it's not like it's not a song that I would typically listen to, you know? But for
Mhm.
what it was and for how much it improved, I'd give it like a 6.5.
Yeah, that's fair. Yeah. So overall, how would you say your opinion on 21 Pilots has changed since before listening to this album and after?
Before listening to this album, I thought they were emo people
Yeah.
who made like 2 good songs that you showed me, and then the rest of it was dog shit. Now I
Yeah.
see they've made 7 good songs, and the rest of it is dog shit.
Yeah. Fair enough. You know, I'll take it.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. I'm glad that we actually chose to listen to this actually, because it's a pretty entertaining album for sure.
Yeah. Definitely.
I think that if we listen to more 21 Pilots, I think we should honestly just start working backwards, and I think we should listen to the album that came out before this. So I could go ahead and say next time we make
it would be
21 Pilots.
It would be interesting for 21 Pilots fans watching someone learn it backwards.
You know? Yeah, exactly. For the next 21 Pilots related content we would listen to Scaled and Icy next. So yeah, I think that probably about wraps it up for Clancy. And overall, I love that album. Sounds like you enjoyed it. Found some good songs. So yeah. I guess that's gonna wrap it up for episode 1 of the Bench
Thank
Poopers.
you guys for listening. Thank you for staying with us. thank you, Connor, for cutting out all of the horrid things I said about the main guy's wife.
Of course, of course.
I just didn't like her version. Okay, I just didn't like it.
Yeah, I don't either. It's okay. It's okay.
Yeah. Thank you for sticking with us. Hopefully you'll like the next episodes.
Better.
I think next episode we're covering Old Gods of Asgard, which is something I really like and Connor knows nothing about.
Yeah,
We're
I know
flipping
nothing about it, so that'll be interesting.
Yes.
All
There's
right,
lore,
so,
Connor. There's lore.
Oh, there's lore like 21 Pilots. You
Yes,
had me
and
when
you're
you said
about
there was
14
lore.
years late to it.
Okay. Can't believe 2010 was 14 years ago. Anyways, this is Better Than Macaroni.